And good morning. You're flying the very unfriendly skies with Tironan. And we are trying to grind the F2H Banshee up to an engine upgrade or a gun upgrade or something. I've not had the best of luck with this aircraft of late. And I just got rammed by a fellow pilot. Okay, that's good. Curse of the Banjo. I used to call this aircraft Banjo. There's some reason I shouldn't pick off a solo aircraft. I wouldn't understand why. Considering how high these aircraft are flying, right around 10,000 feet. I'm getting my tail shot off because I can't get around the RB-17. And I've got somebody on my tail. Hard to complain about the gunpowder of this too much.
Enemy bombers inbound. Don't let them reach their target.
But letting people sneak up behind you is never a good idea, and I didn't pay enough attention to my radar map. Well, bad on me. I will very much look forward to when I can trade the Mark IIIs for the Mark 12. And almost double your gun power. Because 480, I see somebody coming, and that is enemy 209 or something? 209A? Talking about picking the fights. A pair of them too.
Be advised, the enemy is concentrating forces near the airfield. Be advised, the line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable to provide support. Do you copy? Over.
Alright, another RB-17. Oh, it's our lovely imaginary HG262 HG2. The reason I call it imaginary is never anything but a paper study that never got off the drawing board. And then it's outfitted with cannon that we're probably 8 to 10 years away from actually being put into production. The U.S., the Swiss, the French, the British all got the design from for the 8 and the M39 from the M213C aircraft. Sorry, revolver cannon. And they it worked from 6 to 8 years, and I'll say the U.S. came out with it first, given the amount of research that was being done. They were a long way from being happy with it. So another 2 years of development work went into it. So anyway, it was a hoodoo cannon. And just unfortunate. I think I would have gone another direction with that. All right, there is your F2H Banshee. It is basically the base aircraft. We haven't done any upgrades to it at this point. We still had a lot of success, and we still defeated what was, on paper at least, a superior aircraft, the ME-262 HG-2. But I'm not really know why that aircraft is in at all. But there's a lot of prototype aircraft in here. I hope someday they'll rationalize that out. But with a player base that's already playing, it's awfully hard to do, isn't it? So we didn't do bad. 11 targets destroyed, 1 sector captured, assistance in destroying. I guess I moved it to another section. It's now down here in 5. And there we go. Okay, 76,000, 10,386 experience points to the multiplier, and 518 free experience. And whoever the fellow was in the XF5, you one heck of a job, and unfortunately, you came in on the losing side. Now, I've done this a few times, I feel for you. Alright, that will wrap up today. We'll see how we're doing with the upgrades on this thing. And we're 7,151. And my cannon, which is what I really want here, is about 32,000 away. So I'll be doing some more grinding on it, but at least I got a good aircraft to do it in. Listen, I appreciate you spending some time with me today. This aircraft is very fast, very hard-hitting, even with the base of 480 cannons. They got enough reach to still be effective. But when you get these, you're up to 720, and then you really start laying on the hurt. For a whole series of reasons. Let's talk about the gun a little bit, because this one actually was in production. Back in the just before the start of the Korean War, they had gone and redesigned their 20 millimeter shells, and what they did was they lightened the shell, increased the charge a little bit, refined the aerodynamics, what today we would call ballistic efficiency of the shell itself. And they went accordingly from about 2,500 feet per second, 2,300 feet per second, to about 3,300 feet per second. And so you got a very flat shooting, very hard shooting, though it didn't carry quite as much explosive filler. But it sure made it a lot easier to get guns on target and to increase the range enormously. And you can see that here. Alright, you're not quite 2,700 feet. And then if you look at the information on this, you know, you're up to 720. Well, probably a bit easy to just show you right there. 720 damage per second, and my is that effective, right? So that's what I really want for this aircraft, and of course all the speed boosts will really help it as well. Here's where I find that you know, anytime you're talking about an aircraft that's pushing with the full engine upgrades 600 miles per hour at this tier, that's not bad. It's not the best out there, but it's not bad. Alright, my friends, you have a great day. I appreciate you spending some time with us today. And please remember to like the video, and by all means, please subscribe. I am in desperate need of subscribers. Thank you so much. You have a great day.